what a week it's been. I think I just need a little nap. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't miss the weekend wind-up at Mara's. Hello, welcome to Mindfully Crocheted. My name is Mara. I'm still geeking out over my little intro video. I hope that you guys like it. Anyway, how are you doing tonight? Welcome in. I am going to get things started with a little mindfulness quote. And I'm just going to do this real quick. Just 1 second. Okay. Pardon me. So anyway, how are you guys doing tonight? I'll get to that mindfulness quote in just a second. All right. Okay. Hey, Samantha, and hey, Kelly, and hey, Carrie, welcome in. So Nightbot says, crochet is a language spoken with yarn, conveying emotions and memories in every stitch. That's a really good one. That's a really good one. I hope you guys like that one. And here is a mindfulness quote. Be reminders of your resilience and ability to create beauty from simple beginnings. I like that one too. Hey, Paula, and hey, Robin. Thanks for being here. Just want to make sure I don't miss you guys. Put some of your hellos up there. Okay. And hi, Diane. Welcome in. Thank you. Sorry. Internet buffering. Oh, goodness. All right, Samantha, you're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. Teresa says, hey, Mara, lurking and crocheting. I've got you on the TV. Okay, so here we call it observing from the Zen garden, and I have a special little video for you. Here you go. This one's for you, Teresa, and Adele, if you're out there observing from your Zen garden. Anyway, I hope you like that. Oh, Robin, it looks like you put a space, so you're going to want to retype that without a space between the animal and facts. So it's just animal facts all mushed. There we go. That's what you do. Yes, so if you type in animal facts, you'll get it, a random fact about one of my 6 favorite species of animals. Oh, sorry. And good evening, Noe. Welcome in. It says turtles exhibit various size. Wait a minute. Exhibit. Okay. Turtles exhibit various sizes and shapes from small terrestrial species to large marine turtles. Okay, cool. Autocorrect. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, yep, you can type in yogi, Y-O-G-I, or you can type in animal facts. You may also type in joke, J-O-K-E, to get some weather. Hey, Bren Michelle, welcome in. And, yep, you can type your weather with your zip code or your city and your state. So type the word weather, space, zip code. That's the best way to do it. Type a nearby zip code if you don't want to give your specific city. That's no worries. No worries at all. So thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. So welcome to the weekend wind up. Here we talk about yarn, mostly crochet projects and a variety of other things. But here at the weekend wind up, you can wind up a little yarn, sew in a few ends, and or just try to work on completing those projects, wrap up the week. You know, for me, it's been a busy week. And yeah, just a lot going on with my family. And on both sides, like on my mom's side, my dad's side, and on my husband's side, it's been a lot. So today I'm going to work on my poncho that I've been working on, my fiddleberry poncho with yarn by Thriss. And I have another blank that I'm going to be winding up as well. So I'm going to finish winding that because I am just kind of coming to the end of my third cake of yarn. And so I'm going to need to have the next one ready to go. So that's what I'll be doing. What are you guys going to be doing? And yep, said hello to Bren Michelle. Sarah Thorne says, good evening, everyone, and good whatever time of day it is to you. Yes, right. I know here in the Pacific Northwest, I am in Oregon. We are at 7 p.m. in the evening. Do you know Arnie? Yes, yes, yes. I'm already aware. I think you've mentioned that he's having to redo his channel. Yes. Hello, Aisha. Welcome in. Okay. Yeah, I believe that he may have even just recently been on Nani Mae's live. I think she was live. So I wasn't able to watch it, but I hope he's doing okay. Diane says, working on more Daisy Granny squares for a blanket that my niece requested. That's awesome. That's awesome. How many have you done so far? Pamela Morrison says hello to everyone. And Nightbot is welcoming you in, says, thank you, Pamela, for hanging out with us today. Sarah says, buffering again. I probably have too many of my own devices going at the same. Anyway, I'm trying to make a hat, but I think it's too big. Right now, it looks like a cover for a dinner plate. Okay. Oh, gosh. I'm making sunflower granny squares. Can't decide if I want to turn them into a blanket or a bag. Sorry, or a bag. Gotcha. And Diane says 125. So you've already done 125, or you have to do 125? Sorry, I'm not sure how I phrased my question. Oh my goodness. Okay, is that his new channel? Thanks for letting us know. We'll check him out. Crazy Crafter Painter. I like it. I like that name. I know it's hard, I think, when people are, you know, making one's life difficult and bullying, and that's just not cool. Not cool at all. Sorry, I'm just adjusting something on my phone here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. That is a lot. That's a lot. I've done 125 so far. And when did you start that, Diane? How long have you been working on those squares? Hey, Robin, good to see you. Welcome in. Oh gosh. So she called me today when I was out and about with my husband and our friend, and she was telling me that this morning in the early morning hours, the kitty was like trying to wake her up, like scratching her through her blanket and disrupted her sleep. So she was a little bit frustrated by that, but and I think she may be having some seasonal allergies or some issues either with the kitty or with what's, you know, burning in Central Oregon right now. But overall, I think it's going pretty well. I've got my fingers crossed. She's like, I'm not going to give up, but it is frustrating. She said at one point she had to leave her room, leave the kitty in the room, and she slept on the floor outside her room, poor thing, so that she could get some sleep without the kitty scratching her. You know, she might just have to crate train it. Like we put our dog, her name is Sunny, at night she goes into her crate. So maybe, I didn't suggest this to her, but maybe she needs to put the kitty in a crate. Yes, I need to remind myself to give her that suggestion. I sent your package yesterday. Oh, Robin, that was so kind of you. I'm looking forward to it. I love Happy Mail, and that was really very kind of you. Went to the apple orchard today and got apples, but apple cinnamon donuts, yum. I love that too. There's a local like farm store, and they sell like apple donuts. They are so good. Yummy. Carrie says, I'm going to bed, but I'll leave you running. Okay, thanks, Carrie. Love you. Good night. Oh, look. Oh, 1 week and I already forgot. Let me try. Yeah, that looks like this. Maybe. Oh, there we go. I gotta bend my knuckles. All right, hun. I need my daughter to come back on and give me another do this. Kelly says, see you, Carrie. Okay, and Diane started it on August 18th when her parents took one of her brothers to move into Notre Dame. You know something? I was just thinking about Notre Dame earlier today because a friend and I, we were out at a abbey called the Mount Angel Abbey, and it is like a seminary / retreat center, and they have like Brigantine monks there. Anyway, we were walking the grounds. I'll probably pull up some pictures that I took on my phone, but we were talking about a bishop, and when he was in like graduate school or something, he was in Notre Dame in France, so Notre Dame. And it occurred to me, I'm like, Notre Dame in French, right? It's French. That means Our Lady. So it is, you know, Our Lady, meaning Mary, the Blessed Virgin Mary. Okay, I know, random fact, but it was just, I've heard the term Notre Dame like my whole life and never really put it together, like what the meaning is, even though I took French for like 5 years. So anyway, all right. I had to change the litter I was using for your cats. Wow. Okay, did I miss something? Okay. Yep. Oh, right. She had to change the litter. You were asking about my daughter and the kitty, and boy, did I go off on a little tangent. Hey, Nisi. Okay, it's a work night, school night, so I'm off to bed nice and early. No worries, Nisi. Thanks for being here. I just want you to know, like, I've been kind of running some of your videos, so just trying to give you some hours. And I hope you have a great work week. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate all of you who might leave your thumb for me. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's really kind of you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So I am expecting a guest and I believe she's supposed to be here anytime now. And when she does, I will introduce her. And yeah, so also, I'm not sure, like about a half an hour before my live started, so about 45 minutes ago, I did put out the video that has my my semifinalists for the Fall Fest 23 giveaway. And so after my live, feel free to go and check that out. And that would be really great. Thank you so much. Okay, I apologize for the distraction. I'm just looking to make sure I didn't have any messages. And all right, let me get back over here. I apologize for that distraction. It was too hard for me to breathe. I had to get the dust-free kind. Yeah, you know what? When I had a cat, and this is, you know, more than 26 years ago, this is probably about 28 years ago, when I had a cat, I had to get the dust-free as well. Yeah. It's a little bit more, it was a little bit more expensive at the time. I'm not sure how it is now, but anyway, yeah, it was worth it, worth the extra that I spent. Hello, how's it going? Welcome in. Nightbot is welcoming you in. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just start working on my crochet, and you guys can feel free to type in the word yogi if you want to get a mindfulness quote, and you can type in weather plus like your zip code, WEATHER, and then you can also type in animal facts all together, animal facts, and you can get a random fact about one of my 6 favorite animals. Okay, and she says, I'm so sorry to ask this, but can you or someone tell me again how to decrease? My hat keeps getting bigger. Okay, so I'll show you. This is not going to be great because I'm on kind of a puff stitch round, but what kind of stitch are you doing? Are you doing single crochet or double crochet? Because you can do like a single crochet 2 together, or a single or a double crochet 2 together. And I would just kind of space them equal distance apart around as you're decreasing. But you go into one stitch. Okay, this is, I don't have like the cleanest work surface here, but I can share a camera and then show you that way. Yeah, just a sec. Okay. Okay. So let me make this solo. There you go. All right. So you would go into a stitch. Okay, my daughter is calling. I apologize. One moment, please. So sorry, people. Sorry about that. Okay, so you go into your stitch and you pull up a loop. This is just a single crochet. Then you would go into the next stitch and pull up a loop. And then you would pull through all 3, and that decreases those 2 stitches into one stitch. If you were doing a double crochet, I believe you could just do it the same way. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, and pull up a loop. The loop. Yeah. Yarn over. Wait a second. Okay, my guest is arriving. I will bring her up in just a minute. I am not sure. Okay, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 3, and that will decrease it to one stitch. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Okay, so really, my guest does not need an introduction, but Her Royal Highness is in the house. Welcome, Queen China.
Hello, hello. How are you everyone? Doing? I'm okay, just sitting down here, trying to get my kids to sleep, and they, still running around because their dad had to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So yeah.
Oh, that is late or really, really early. Yikes. Now, did they have school tomorrow?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like 4 hours from now.
Oh my gosh.
So you're going to have 4 hours to sleep. So yeah, he got home at 3:30, ate something, and didn't go to bed until like a few minutes ago. Like, babe, you work tomorrow at 2:30. He was like, oh, shit. He said the S word, but he's like, oh, and then he ran upstairs. And the boys are down here trying to keep him down here because our room is next to each other. So I don't want them waking him up. So it's like, but they're quiet. Anyways, the party's here, Mara. The party's here. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello,
thanks so much for coming.
Yes. Hi, Robin. Hi, Diane. Lady Cobra. How are you guys? Let me see who else I'm missing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So hopefully I'll have to see what happened with Sarah, but there's some weather for Michigan City. I'm not going to go ahead. I'm not going to read it out, but hopefully the person who requested it got their weather. And there's also the weather for Fairview Shores. Okay, and Sarah said she was doing single, so that's the first stitch. I should have looked before I did both the single and the double. Bren Michelle says, we're going to have rain by the morning. Oh, nice. Yeah, because she requested her weather, and it's only 62, so yeah, a little cooler. What is your weather like right now?
Well, it's 69 right now, but I feel like it's still hot. So yeah.
You're gonna what?
Open all the windows. So this is clear. It says low 65. So that's good.
Low of 65.
Yeah, so it's good.
I'm having a little bit of a hard time hearing you. You went into a tunnel.
I'm gonna switch to my laptop because right now I'm on my phone. So I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Okay. No worries. All right. So we've got Robin's weather, or let's see. Well, this must be Sarah's weather. Weather for Naugatuck are showers in the vicinity, temperature of 70. We've got 3-mile-an-hour winds. Oh, and 99% humidity. Yeah, right. So raining. Okay. And then we've got our Louisville weather is 71 and 2-mile-an-hour winds and 72% humidity. That's not too bad. That's not bad. I'll take it. Diane is saying hi to China. Everybody's saying hi to China. Hopefully she'll make it back in. And yes, Sanja is saying hello to all. Okay, all right. You keep at it. Yes, so if you're single crochet, you're going to insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up the loop, and then go right into the next stitch after that and pull up a loop, yarn over, draw through all 3 loops on your hook, and that will decrease 2 into 1. Then, like I said, space it out kind of evenly around. No, so like take your count up how many stitches that you have around, and then, divide it till you get an equal number. All right, here we go. Yay. Are you back? Yes. I think I can hear you. Say something.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me see something. Hello, 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 hello.
Yes, you sound great.
Good. You can hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear. So much better than I
Okay.
could before. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah. So you said your weather is like in the 60s, but then I was having a hard time hearing you. Oh
Yes,
yeah. And
60s.
also, sorry to interrupt you, but go ahead and type the word mindful into the chat so that people can get your link. I had meant to drop your link like every few minutes, but I forgot to set that up. I think I can, I think I can do that.
Yes.
Just one sec. Yeah. So if you type in mindful. Hola, Maritza. And there we go. Teresa just also typed in mindful. Okay. So if you haven't already made friends with TDP, then please go check her out.
Hi, Teresa.
Yeah, she says, good to see you again. Yeah. So are you still working on your little person there? Or your amigurumi that
my guy that I'm doing this for tank auction.
For November?
Yeah, I'm doing it early.
Oh, that's totally great.
Yeah, they said, well, I didn't know what to make, but somebody told me to make it. So that's what I'm making,
okay.
I guess.
I was going to say it's as a clown.
Yes, it's it from the movie. I have one already made, but I had that for like a good year, and I don't want to give that. So I'd rather just do a brand new one.
Oh, okay. So what does okay, I guess I'll have to see the other one to see what the face looks like. But so are you able to do basically you're just kind of working bottom up on it and all in pretty much all in one piece?
First I do the arms separate.
Oh, okay.
And then I put it then I gotta do the legs, and then I attach this leg, and then the body, then attach the arms. Then so basically you're working out.
Oh, okay.
Very creepy.
Very.
So yeah, I like him. Like I saw I wanted to do the original yesterday. I saw the original, the Stephen King one. I was like,
okay.
oh my God, I want to do this one. I want to do this one so bad. But I was like, I'll do it after I do this. I was like so into scary movies yesterday.
Awesome. My goodness. I need to turn off my phone notifications. Okay. All right. So did you actually type in mindful, or just type something into the chat, and then I can
why this says okay. Is this allowed? Okay, so mindful.
Yeah, you can type mindful. There we go.
You see it?
Yep. I just mostly wanted you to put something into the chat because I'm going to set up a little Nightbot command to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there is her link, everyone. So please go and check out the Crochet Queen's channel and pick her up.
Yes.
She and I are both working on our first 500.
Yes, we get there. We get there in time. I have faith.
That's right. Me too. Me too. Okay. All right. Going to take me a second, but anyway, so how long has it taken you to work on that?
Well, I've been taking breaks, so it took me 2 days. So if I don't take breaks, it takes me a day. So it takes me a day if I don't take no break.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's not too bad. I know a lot of people, can crack out amigurumi pretty quickly, right?
Yeah. But but I'm like, because I've been not been doing amigurumi, so my how you say that, my groove of doing it is kind of slowing down. So I'm just trying to get back into them, but I don't know who to make next.
Now, are you wanting to do like a horror character or just any character in general?
Any character. My kids been giving me characters, but it's like what they watch. I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do none of that. But I just want to do something. Anybody, because I did Michael Jackson. I don't know if y'all seen my life, but I did half of his face because I ran out of the color brown. Well, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow to get the rest of the brown. So yeah, I'll be doing that. But I did him. I did Robin, and I did all of them. I did Robin, Luigi, and Michael, but they all got half a face because I ran out of the colors. So by tomorrow, when I go to Walmart and get the rest of the colors, they will be finished by the end of this week. So yeah, we're having 3 new people to the family. So they'll be on my little stage that I have in my background. And then after that, I don't know what else to do. I'll be stuck because I don't know what else to do.
Right. Oh, man. Okay. So there we go. And hello. I believe that's Jerry.
Jerry, okay. Because it's Polly wanting crafter.
Polly wants a crafter. I think that's a great name, Jerry.
That's cute. No.
Very fun.
Hello.
So I wanted to ask you, like, how long have you been crocheting in general? Like, when did you start?
3 years.
3 years?
I did that 2000, I think 2020 or 2019. I know we was locked down for a little bit. So yeah, maybe the ending of 2019, going into 2020. So from there until now, like what, 3 years?
Yeah, I guess going on 4 years.
Yeah, I didn't like it at first, but my sister was doing it and I didn't like it. I was like, oh no. And I used to want to hang out. And now that I'm like kids and life hit me, like, wow, I got a family now and I need a hobby. So like I just started watching YouTube and I just picked up, the first person I picked up was Jada and Stitches. And yeah, I picked her up. So I just got into it, and I learned from her, actually, to be honest. And my magic circle, I picked it up because of her, the chains because of her, and then I just drifted off to different people, and then I'm here with you guys after 3.5 years.
Wow. Well, and when did you start kind of making your own content for your channel?
Oh, maybe maybe this year. It was because my husband was like, "Oh, you do a lot of, you starting to crochet. You should sell your work or put it on YouTube, make videos of what you do."
Mm-hmm.
So like, oh, okay. Like I didn't like I said okay, but I didn't pay no mind to him in the beginning. I was like, I don't know what to do on YouTube. I don't know how to start. I don't know what to do. And
Mm-hmm.
then I just started putting my stuff up, and I met what's her name? I don't my mind is blank. Oh, I met Angel Renee. I met her. And then
Mm-hmm.
I met through her, I met Dawn, and through Dawn I met you, and then it branched up to different type of people. That's how, yeah. I didn't really
Okay.
want to like didn't know where to start. That's why I kind of kept brushing it off to do content, brushing it off, and then I started doing shorts. I was like, I might just stick with shorts. And then my son, my 7-year-old, was like, "Mommy, you should do videos so you get more views." So because of him, I made videos, and then he's like, "Do some lives." Because of him, I made lives. So that's how I'm here
Oh
doing
my
lives, and
goodness. Oh my
because of
goodness.
him, he wants
That
me
is
to
so
do
cute.
videos.
That is funny. I know, I
So
think my kids were
he's
probably surprised when I started doing this kind of a thing, It's like,
mm,
because I'm kind of shy. I mean, I'm a little bit outgoing, but doing something like this is kind of out, not in my normal wheelhouse, And
okay.
so, yeah, I've been crocheting for, 30 plus years because I learned as
Oh,
like a preteen. Well, I learned as a teenager. My mom taught me, and basically I just was making like back and forth rows, like pot holders or something.
yeah. That's cool.
Sorry, I was buffering there, but yeah, I didn't really do a lot with it. And then after I graduated from college is when I really kind of picked it up a lot more.
Mm.
But by the way, Mara, that is very pretty yarn you're using. Ah, thank you. Yes, it was dyed by Thriss in Stitches, and it's full spectrum yarn. She dyed it on one of
Ooh.
her lives, and they were in a knitted blank form. So they looked like this. And then
Mm.
I caked them up on my yarn ball winder. And so it had blues and purples and then
Ooh.
like fuchsias and everything. And it's kind of hard to see in my current light, but so I've already used a lot of the blues and purples, and now I'm getting more into the ones that are pink. So on the live,
Pretty.
then Thriss is a fiddler. She likes to fiddle around when she's dyeing yarn, and she just keeps adding more and more color. And so so her like supervillain name is the Fiddler, and we always say like fiddler, no fiddling. And anyway, so somebody suggested that the name of this yarn be Fiddleberry because it kind of looked a lot like blackberries and blueberries and raspberries. And so I'm making the Fiddleberry poncho and it's got a lot of bobble stitches in it to look like berries. And I
That's
am
pretty.
just finishing around 21, getting to 22. Hello, Tank. She says, hello, Mara and China. She's getting ready for bed. And
Good night,
Proverb
Tanky.
Jeannie says hi to China. And she says, hey, girls. And hi, Mara and China. Good evening or good morning to all, says Jessica. I know it's Sunday night. It's like I'm starting to wind down myself.
No, work tomorrow. Mm.
Yeah. Plus, I like to get up early and catch a little bit of Ursula in the morning, and then,
Okay.
my morning, and then catch a little bit of I'll be on my way to work tomorrow when Hobie Bingo. This will be the first day where I'll be at work and Hobie Bingo will be on. Well, half of it will already be done. So, you know, I'll be able to follow along for like the first game.
Okay.
And then it's just going to have to like run in the background, you know, in my cubby or whatever. Oh. And Jeannie is asking where you're from.
I'm from Pennsylvania. Moved over here 7 years ago. Don't like it. Want to go back to New York, but New York is too expensive for my taste. So it's like my mortgage here is $699. Mortgage in New York is $3,000. So I'd rather just stay here.
Okay, so you're not a huge fan of Pennsylvania, but it's more affordable.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Where in Pennsylvania? Oh, I'm in Wilkes-Barre. It's a little town. It's like Wilkes-Barre is a little town, like nobody knows it, I guess. It's like unknown, I guess. Wilkes-Barre is like, ugh. I want to move soon I want to move into the middle of nowhere. That's where I want to move to.
Move to the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, because I want to have my own farm and, you know, do my own, I'm scared of chickens, but I want my own chickens. Like I want to have I'm petrified of chickens. I don't know. I run from them. I can't. I don't know, but I want a dozen chickens though. Just to have my own eggs.
Yeah, those are my colors. Yeah, I know. If I lived on property and the chickens could be like enclosed and I didn't have to like clean out a chicken coop or something, maybe, but I don't know.
I don't want chickens. I told my kids, I was like, y'all can go in there and clean it out and get the eggs and stuff for me. And they were like, okay. My 4-year-old says okay to anything. So
yeah.
He likes animals. So good. All right. Wilkes-Barre is where HBO originally started from. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just reading out loud.
Oh, no, that's okay. You can feel free. Yep. Jeannie said that the name of the yarn is perfect. It goes with the colors. I agree. And again, there we go. There is China's channel. So please make sure you go over and pick her up. Tank says, good night, everyone. Good night, Tank. We love you.
Yes.
And Jeannie said she came from New York as well. Wow, 30 minutes from me, she says.
Ooh,
she's in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna have to connect, right? Just reach out and connect. And Melanie J says, hi Mara and China. And
hi Melanie.
Nightbot is welcoming you in, Melanie. And Jeannie says, I live in the country. And then Sarah's like, I know, it's by Scranton. I hate the sound of Scranton.
Me too. Look at my son. I'm sorry. Move.
Bar is where HBO originally started from. Well, very cool. So my dad's family was all from Pennsylvania, and my dad was born in Philadelphia and raised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he was in the military, and he was like on leave or something, but he was in California and he met my mom. So then he never moved back to Pennsylvania after that. Jeannie says, oh, you'd love it here. Chicken, horses, pony, cows, goats. I don't hear you anymore. Did you mute yourself?
Yeah, because my son is making noise with the chair.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't want to hear the scraping. I don't want to hear the scraping on the floor, and it's going to be annoying to you. I know.
All right.
It's annoying to me. I was like, stop it. I was saying, like, in my hand, stop.
Jerry says, I had free range ducks, and they dropped eggs all over.
Never had duck eggs.
There goes another egg. Hi, Denise. Yes, it's being shared like every 10 minutes. So hopefully you got it that last time. And says, I go to shop in Wilkes Bar. Cool.
What? You better let me know when you're going shopping so I can meet up, or we could just actually meet each other for real. Like I could actually meet a person on YouTube. Like really.
Yeah, that would be very cool, wouldn't it? I know, like having met a couple people in person, I think it's really neat, you know?
Yes.
It's very cool. All right, caught up with the chat. Oh gosh, I'm usually like 7 to 10 minutes behind, so the chat is a little bit quieter tonight.
My son's gonna turn the light off. I don't want to. Turn that light back on.
I'm down with it.
Down.
I subbed to your channel, China, she says.
Okay, I'm gonna do it right back when I get off or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say you know, if you want to type in mindful Jeannie, then if you haven't already, oh, well, I mean, go ahead and type it even so that way if China wants to, you know.
Oh, yeah, I could do it to my phone.
Yeah, you can click on it that way or whatever. Yeah. All right.
Here we go. Right back. There we go. Got it.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I did one too many here. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to mess up this by being distracted. There we go. Okay. No, chain 1. Yeah, so this pattern is the first one that I've ever written, and it took me a while, but I did find a pattern repeat. Yeah, I've got like a how many row repeat here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 rounds of repeat. I think it might be, wait a minute. No, 7, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's a 6 rounds of repeats. And so I'm on the third of the 6 round repeat. So I'm going to finish up this set of repeats, and then I have one more section to go. I think that's going to be big enough, but if not, then I'll do one more section of repeat. But so I started
That's
out.
for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a 4-point poncho. Here, I'll just make myself kind of solo for 1 sec. Yeah, so like right now it's only coming to my lower ribs, and I think I want it to be down to my hips here. So I'll finish this round, and then I think one more section should be enough to get it where I want it. I'm not sure, but
that's pretty.
Fingers crossed. I do have, you know, the rest of this one, and then I've got one that I'm winding up. I have 2 more that are still in the knitted blanks. So I should have plenty. I was actually hoping that it was only going to take like half of it so that I could make a second one, but it's fine. One's enough.
That's so pretty though. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's your own pattern though, right?
Yeah. I decided to try my hand at it. I've never done one before, so yeah.
That's awesome. It looks pretty. I like it.
Oh, thank you. I know. And so you also had, oh, hey, Granny D, welcome in. And there's Melissa saying hi to Granny D. Whoops.
Hey, Melissa.
I missed the chat jumped when I was trying on my poncho, but been sitting here crocheting granny squares. I finished 2 for making a bag with. Oh, that's awesome. Are you making that one with the Stitching Together with Friends group? How they're making those
the bag. Oh yeah, the granny squares.
Yeah, they're making those little bags. Are you making one of those, or was this just something else? So yeah, Rosie Posey says hello. And yeah, there's when Granny D came in. And Melissa. Yeah, and so Jeannie was asking if you had an
Yeah, I have an Instagram, but I don't be on it.
Yeah, I really love the colors too. That's why when she was saying, does anybody want it? I'm like, I want it. I feel like I got pretty lucky because now people fight over the yarn that she dyes on her lives, you know?
I never win, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to participate because I never win.
Yeah. Well, they don't fight over it, but you know what I mean? They line up to get it. There's like, oh, I'll take it. And then, okay, next in line kind of thing. So everybody's just greeting the people that came in. And Sarah says, I'm nowhere near ready for crocheting a wearable. You know what? I was the same way. Pretty much the only thing I did was like hats, scarves. That was as much of a wearable as I would make. And then I started doing some, well, I made shawls as well, which shawls are not too bad because it's not like you're fitting them for your body. And, you know, I can read and follow a pattern. So that's helpful. And then you know, then I was watching Crystal at Bag O' Day and I was looking because I was like, I want to make a sweater. I actually want to make, you know, something that I can put my arms into sleeves and wear. And I followed along on, you know, on hers. And I had to kind of alter it a little bit because I was using size 4 yarn and she used a bulky weight. And anyway. So I had to make it a little bigger because it was supposed to be an oversized sweater, but it came out pretty nice, I think. I might have to put it onto my mannequin sometime as the weather starts to get cooler. All right. And so how old is your youngest, China?
He's 4.
Or okay, so is he preschool age? Do you have him in preschool or anything like that?
No, they said that I have to wait till he's 5 to enroll him in school.
Okay, to do pre-K?
Yeah, so like there's no pre-K like Head Start for his age where I live at. I'm gonna have to drive a pretty distance to take him. And I won't because my other son, he's 7 and I homeschool him. I homeschool him.
Okay.
So yeah. So because the school out here is there was one that these group of guys brought guns and bats and stuff to a school near his school. So I was like, no, you're gonna be homeschooled. So I was like, you homeschool. So he's been homeschooled for like a year now. And he's gonna be homeschooled, but they said that I gotta wait till September next year. His birthday's in December.
Okay.
So I have to wait. But my 7-year-old son teacher allows him to be in the same class as my 7-year-old. She don't mind them being on the computer together. Because he also learns.
So is it like a co-op kind of a place? Like for the homeschool?
No, the homeschool, they give him his computer, they send everything through mail.
Oh, okay. So it's like online.
Yeah, everything's online.
Oh, okay.
He likes it because he gets to be in his pajamas and he gets an hour lunch. So he gets breaks in between the classes, 10-minute breaks in between each class. So he likes it. He loves it. So he gets
Wow.
to be in his pajamas, you know. So he loves it. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, when we move, you go into regular school.
All
You're not
right.
gonna be at
Oh,
homeschool. You're not gonna be homeschooled no more. I don't think so.
yeah. Well,
So
do you
he's
have ways that he gets to go out and socialize or sports or anything?
he don't like to, like, when he's around people, kids and stuff, he's shy.
Mm-hmm.
But when he's around his cousins, which I, got boys, all boys, my sister has all boys. So when they come around, he's, with them, going crazy and running and tagging and pushing it with them. But when he meets
Oh,
other people, he's like shy.
okay.
But he don't like sports. And he's not really a baseball person or basketball person. He likes to be on his tablet. And I
Yeah.
cut it. He's 2 hours a day on his tablet for me.
Okay. See you later, TDP. Take care.
Good
Yeah,
night,
Jeannie was
Teresa.
saying that she has a pinched muscle that's been killing her, and everybody's saying, and Melissa saying, ouch, prayers for you. Yeah, ouch. And Teresa says, hi and bye, Jeannie, you sweet and sassy lady, she said. Yes. And so Sanja she said yes, that it started with the Stitching with Friends, and I'm now making several for Christmas presents. That's good. That's great. I know I wanted to do it, but I was like listening in when when they were all doing those granny squares, and I thought the granny squares were so pretty. But I'm like, I've got to finish my poncho before I can do.
Just started something.
Yeah, I kind of joke around and I say, like, I'm a monogamous crocheter. I will only work on like one project at a time, or at least for the most part, I try to just work on one thing at a time, especially since I'm, writing a pattern. I want to make sure that I'm getting all the details into my notes, and then I can type it all up, and then other people can give it a try. What's that? Oh, Pennsylvania stinks for lots of things. Oh, okay. So education system. I think a lot of my cousins ended up going to private school, or they're,
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how the private schools, or at least like how the Catholic schools or Christian schools, if those are, I don't know how they are as compared to the public schools. See how this hat for the Jolly Green Giant's head turns out. I might go back to blankets and scarves. Oh, well, so don't give up. If you have to pull it out, then you have to pull it out, right? It's better, like, repurpose that yarn. If you're not happy with it, then just feel free to frog it and try it again. There's a really good hat that I like making, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's the Divine hat. Divine. Let me see if I can go over to Ravelry and even just link it. But I really like it. In fact, I've made so many of the Divine hat that I have it memorized. But I would say it's a pretty easy hat.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if I have it in my, yep, there we go. The Divine hat. I'm going to copy the link and I'll paste it. Here we go. All right. So you do need to know how to do a post stitch, but it's not too bad.
Your daughter's here, Mara.
What was that?
Your daughter's here.
Oh, is she? Oh, good. I'm sorry, honey. I really didn't mean to
Mom.
rush off.
Isabella's here. Hi, beautiful lady.
Well, I felt really bad. She called and I declined the call, and then she called again. So I muted myself and I answered her call, but I'm like, I'm live right this minute. Like, I had to mute to pick up the call. I'm sorry. And Jeannie asked if you were, is that supposed to be Spanish? Maybe, I'm not sure.
Spanish. Yes, I am half Spanish.
Nice. Oh, she asked if you're doing Pennsylvania Cyber.
PA Cyber. Yes, I am. She knows. Yes, I am.
She knows it all. There we go. There we go. And Melissa says, but she needs the social part. She's a social butterfly. Yeah.
Who?
I'm not sure.
Oh, because
I think I might have missed a comment. Let me see.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. You have to something, China. I never won, but I won the last time on different channels. You won't win if you don't try. Oh, okay. I'm not sure.
Sorry,
I probably missed a few comments down there, and now I'm getting a little behind. Jeannie says, what's up to Teresa? Teresa had to go. Let's see. Oh, there she is. Just missing your face, love. Oh, how sweet. Yeah, very different than New York. Aw. Okay, Isabel, I'm going to give it a try. There we go. How's that? Does it look like a heart?
You get it, Mara.
I know she taught me that last week, and I'm like, oh, and then at the beginning when I did it, I was like, oh, it looks weird. It doesn't look right.
Cool. It's cool.
I just have to get it. I love you, hon. Thanks for coming in. Aw, that's very sweet. Okay. They also have videos for that hat as well. Oh, very cool. There probably is this. So there we go. There's the link to the free Ravelry pattern for those of you that, and yeah, I'd say it's pretty, like I can, once you get going on it, I'm like, I can work it up in, an hour and a half or something. It's not too bad. Oh, so what I was saying is earlier.
Mm-hmm. Kind of funny.
Whoa, my computer was really buffering there.
Nope.
My goodness.
Oh,
okay.
I clicked,
yeah, my daughter called,
everything off.
Anyway. Oh no, I mean, I don't know if it was on my end because all of a sudden I had both like spinny patterns. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I took everything. I took all the pins off my thing. I only have 2 pins open.
Yeah, I don't think it's you. I've got like, I don't know, 10 different things open. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to close out some stuff also. There we go. Hopefully that helps. I'm not really sure. I should just turn off my phone. Okay. And Jessica dropped her link, and so feel free to go over and pick her up. I am really going now. Good night, everyone. Good night, Teresa.
Good night, Teresa.
Ah, goodness. People are saying good night. Jeannie says, I love that hat as well. I made so many that it's easy and fast. Yeah, I know. It does work up really fast. And ironically, I was already making it a lot. And I was watching one of Llama Mama Kayla's videos, and she was wearing a pink one like last October for, like breast cancer awareness or something. And so she was wearing it like every day. And I was like, that's a divine hat, I love it. And Noe says, I've made the granny hexagon bucket hat. That sounds good. That sounds good. I like it. granny hexagon. That's nice. Okay. And Sarah says, I saved it so I can check it out. I can't read patterns, but I should be able to figure that out. It's really not too bad. And, you know, hey, if you want some help, just reach out. I'm happy to help you, you know, read the pattern. It's basically like it tells you to do, you know, 15 double crochet in a ring. Well, if you can't make the ring, then just do like chain 4 and join it together, and then do your double crochets in a circle. And yeah, I mean, it just take the time to read one line at a time. Hello, Sanita. Good to see you. She says she's heading to bed.
Good night.
Thanks for popping in, sweet Sanita. It froze right when you were going to say who called. Oh, yeah, my daughter. My daughter. I don't know if she's still here or if she just popped in to say, I love you, because, you know, we had to rush off the phone. And so anyway. Hey, Mona. That's right. So Felicia and Mona are going to be live on Felicia's channel at 9:00 my time. So right after, well, yeah, I will probably end a little bit before, but we'll make sure to drop Felicia's link before.
Hello, Mona. I've seen her in Sandrine's live, so.
Yeah, yeah. She says, did you live in the Bronx?
Yes, 167 next to Yankee Stadium. Yeah, game night. Yeah, it's packed on my street. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Well, how many years have you lived in Pennsylvania?
7 years, because when I moved over here when my son turned 1, exactly the next day when he turned 1. His birthday was the 24th, and I moved down here the 25th. So yeah, he turned 1. So I'm like, every time I'll be like, it's his birthday. I'm like, okay, tomorrow will be 8 years that I'm living out here, or 9 years that I'm living out here. So I remember because of his birthday. Yeah.
Wow.
But I miss the Bronx. Everything was so convenient. Like, I just go across the street and the store is right there. I go down the block, the supermarket is right there. Down here, you need a car to go everywhere. And it's like, and then I have to wait till my husband get out for work because I have 2 cars, but one of the trucks got to go to the mechanic. So we on one car. So I have to wait till he gets off, but I can use the car to go places. So it's like, ugh, I don't like it. That's what I'm saying. I miss New York. Convenience everywhere. But I'm getting used to it, but not used to it yet. 'Cause I still, you'd be like, you've been living out here for so long, you still miss New York? Yes, I do. You can't take New York out of me. I've been in New York since I was 5 years old, and I'm 39 now. So I've been in. I don't know why I said my age. I don't know why I said my age.
Well, none of us believe it anyway. We're like, no, you're not.
I'm sorry. I'm 39. Yeah, I'm 39. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm 39 years old. And
Okay.
I lived in New York since I was 5. So yeah. I was born in New Jersey. So it's like New Jersey's like New York. But anyways. Yeah, I miss my New York, but gotta move on, right? Gotta make changes.
Yep, change is good. Change can be good. Yeah, and you know, it doesn't have to be forever. You never know, right?
Yeah, that's true. You have a point. Yeah.
Wow. She says, wow, I can tell by the way you talk. Yeah, we all have like you have a regional accent, and she means that in the sweetest of ways.
Okay, girl, like
she says we have to get together. Good night, Lady Cobra. Thanks for being here. Have a good rest.
Good night.
Okay.
And
she said that she'll email you.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Good. Yeah. Melissa was asking if you're in a rural area of Pennsylvania.
What do that mean?
Rural just means outside the big city. Yeah. Right?
Oh, I don't know what that is. Like, yeah, it's not like Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's like
It's like somewhat city and somewhat not. Because you need right down here, you need a car for everything. So I guess it's not.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, is it primarily residential and small business and then people leave, like go somewhere else for like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They have like a little store and a little supermarket. But you want to go to a big supermarket, you have to drive to it. Or the mall, you have to drive to the mall and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yep. I miss New York, but I don't miss living there. I know it's funny. Every time I go back to the Bay Area, I like long to be in the Bay Area, but then I'm like, no, I'm pretty happy in Oregon. Like I don't need to live in the Bay Area anymore. But yeah, I mean, I miss it for like the people and because I mean, I spent 28 years of my life, in like pretty much in the same
Okay.
area, and within a 20-mile radius or whatever. And yeah, and so like moving to Oregon was a big change. And then every time I go visit, I'm like, oh, I miss the people, I miss my friends, I miss palm trees or whatever,
Yeah.
But then I'm like, but no, I'm good. I don't need to move back. Like it took a while though. It did take a while
Oh wow.
before I didn't want to go back and move there. But anyway. Yes, and Mona, her channel is dropping like every 10 minutes, but yeah, so it should pop up again. It's the Crochet Queen is China's channel. And yeah, if it doesn't pop up in a couple of minutes, then I'll have her type mindful again, or we'll type mindful or something. And Sarah says, I miss New Jersey. Jeannie says, and it's better for the kids. Yeah. It's relative, right?
Yes.
Now, do you have family that lives nearby, like your sister or anyone?
Nope. Nope. My sister used to live, when I first moved down here, my sister lived right next door. Right next door. So I had to go out my house into her house. I loved it because she was right next door. And then after a while, her husband got a new job, so she moved 30 minutes away from me. It was still okay because I had to drive. It was okay to see her because she was 30 minutes. Now she's 2 hours away from me.
Oh, yeah.
And my father and my brother used to live in New York, but he moved to Florida. So my family and my got two other brothers, they live in Jersey. So everybody's far from me. I have
Right.
nobody out here.
Well, at least things like this, like YouTube and FaceTime and, stuff where you can talk kind of face to face, with,
Yes.
I know it's still not the same as being right there in person, but at least you do have some within a couple hour drive. So you could kind of make that drive on a weekend or whatever, maybe. Do you guys get together very often?
No. I miss my sister because I don't see her as often as I used to see her, but I see her like holidays, sometimes birthdays. That's it. Other than that, we don't see each other. We speak on the phone, yeah, but to see each other, no. But I do miss my sister a lot.
Right. Yeah. Do you have any other siblings beside your sister? Any other
Yeah,
brothers or sisters?
she's my only sister. I have three brothers.
Oh,
So there's only five
okay.
of us, but I barely speak to my brothers. So I don't know. As my brother's in Florida, I speak to him once in a while because he just had a baby. So I go, I check up on him, check up on the baby. He's a cute little 9-pound baby. So I wanted to
Aw.
see how he was. I was like, how is he? And he sends me pictures you know, but other than that, I barely call because he works mornings. So it's hard to get him. So yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, Mona. Yeah, and if anybody wants to type the word mindful, MINDFUL, then Nightbot can drop your link. Like the suburbs, maybe. Oh, yeah, it's kind of like, maybe it's like the suburbs where you live. You live in a suburb. It's not rural, because rural would be a little bit more like wide open country farms.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But suburbs are, you know, developed neighborhoods and small business and things like that. Are you far from Sam's Club and Walmart? Jeannie wants to.
No, I'm not. Yo, she knows.
There you go.
She
You
knows
guys
where
can meet
everything
up
is
at Sam's Club or Walmart.
Sam's Club's like a BJ's or something like that. That's our BJ, Sam's Club. So yeah, like I usually do my shopping there, Sam's Club. Buy everything by the bulk.
Right. Yeah. We call it Costco out here, but basically, well, you know, but actually Sam's Club and Walmart are more closely related, right? Isn't it the same family that started?
Costco's and Sam's Club and BJ's, yeah, they're all related. And yeah,
Oh,
because
are
they all
they?
sell by the bulk. Yeah, they
Oh, well,
sell
I
by
mean,
the bulk.
they're similar style, but I mean, Sam's Club and Walmart, I believe, were started by the same family.
Oh, I don't know. I think
The
so.
the Wall
I'm not
the
sure.
Wall family. The people who started Walmart is like Wall something.
Oh.
Anyway. Yeah, Melissa says if you have to, you know, travel more than a half an hour for a decent store, like, does it take you like 30 minutes to get to a mall or whatever?
15 minutes.
Sunita was going to bed, but she says, okay, hi, Mona and all, putting my phone down. Night all. Night
Good night,
again.
Sunita.
Oh, Sunita, if you haven't already put your phone down, type in mindful so that we can, so you can drop your channel. And if anybody wants a mindfulness quote, you can type yogi, YOGI. Been a while since we've had any mindfulness quotes or animal facts.
Yeah. Hold on, because the birds is talking.
Because I miss the food and the stores and how I would walk a lot. Here is all driving. Yep. I do walk all over my little town. I just stick a cinch bag on and I put my wallet in it and I go and like I'll walk all around my town. And Melissa says hi to Mona. There we go. All right. Oh, hey, girl. Hey, there's Sandrine.
Hey, Sandrine.
Oh, welcome in. She's been here for a little bit, like about 6 minutes. Now how'd I get so far behind? My goodness. Like I'm caught up 1 minute and the next minute I'm 6 minutes behind. Rosie Posey says, my dad was born and raised in Harlem. He moved to Canada in the 80s when he married my mom and still lives here. But he's still very much a New Yorker, always will be. Oh.
Sorry.
Hey, Mama J Way, welcome in. It's good to see you. And she says hello to all in the chat. Okay, scrolling down. There we go. Melissa's channel. Right there. And there is Jeannie's channel. So there you go. If you need to on your phone, you can pick up Jeannie. She dropped her link. Hey, Chris K. She says, hi, Mara, China, and everyone.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, good to see you guys. Okay. Yeah. Jeannie says she goes to Sam's. And Nightbot says, small acts of kindness, big impacts on hearts. She buys her meat at Sam's. Yes, Sam. Yes, see, Sam Walton. And so the Walton Mart. Yes. And so Sam's Club is like the big box store or the big, bulk store, but Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah, my husband like talks about how like the different ones got started, but I always forget. Sam's and Walmart are the same owners. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Walton. There we go. See how far behind I am? We're still talking about that. Oopsie. Everything is at least 35 to 40 minutes away from me. Ah, yikes. Oh, there we go. China type yogi. In a world of crochet, there are no mistakes, only opportunities for creative improvisation. Ooh, good one. You got a good one.
Yeah, I read it. I was like, ooh, I like it.
Jeannie says, I live in the middle of a cornfield, LOL.
Which is trade places. There's trade places.
New York runs in the blood. Everyone who plays, remember Hobie Bingo is in the morning, 11 Eastern. That's right. Looking forward to it. Yay. Yeah, I'll get to play for a little bit. I'll get to, you know, just a little bit. Sometimes, you know, I'll stick my phone in my back pocket and then, you know, if I'm like walking between, like I'll look to see, but you know, it's not like you have to really pay attention, right? You can just look and see if you won. You'll get an email. You just, as long as you're playing, it doesn't really.
I would give out 25 points anyways. So
And there's some more hellos. And Chris says, China, what is your favorite Amy to make and what yarn?
ooh, got me on that one. I like all my, well, I use Joanne's yarn, Big Twist.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that Joanne's? Yeah, I bought a whole bunch. It's in my cabinets. I hold a whole bunch, so I've started to use that. But Joanne's and Walmart yarn, mainstay.
Mainstays. Yes,
Yeah,
mainstays.
that from Walmart as well. And my favorite origami is anything that I see there. Well, I have like two Freddy Cougars because I love him. He's my favorite, and I'm about to make a bigger one of him. So I would say he's my favorite to make. But yeah, he's my go-to guy.
Your go-to. How many Freddy Kruegers? You made two?
So I made a cute little small one, and then I made a medium size, and I'm gonna make a bigger one.
Okay, cool.
And then I made his sweater. I made his sweater. So
Yeah.
I want to go all Freddy out. I love him.
That's really fun. And then beside amigurumi, you've made a sweater. You've made some sweaters.
I made two sweaters, and yeah, I made two sweaters. Yeah, I made two. I'm making two more, but I haven't finished them, so I'm getting there. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm just gonna get some more yarn tomorrow, and once I get more yarn tomorrow, everything will be done.
So your amigurumis, they're like they're made with acrylic. So is like the big twist, is it acrylic?
Yeah, I tried to use cotton, but the cotton for me, I don't know. I can't use cotton. I tried, and I'd rather just use acrylic.
Sometimes it
I
can
like the
be
way it
more
looks.
splitty. Yeah.
So I like the way acrylic looks. It feels some acrylic feels rough. I don't like the way some of them make it feel rough. So I try to get the softest acrylic there is. If not, you can always wash them and put fabric softener in there to make it soft.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I do. I use the fabric softener, dump them in water, let it wash in the washing machine, and then put fabric softener, and it makes the yarn soft. And it makes the yarn smell so good too. But anyways, yeah.
Now that's after you make it?
No,
You take the
make
ball
it.
of yarn.
Yes. I don't put a ball in there. I put it in a pillowcase.
Okay.
I put it in the pillowcase and then I tie the pillowcase up because you don't want the whole thing to unravel. So I put it in my pillowcase, put it all the way down, and I wrap a rubber band around all the way down the pillowcase next to the yarn, and I wash it in there.
Okay.
And then
it softens it up, rinse it out, and then you just let it dry naturally, or do you air dry?
It's like 2 days to dry completely, but I'd rather just make it soft and make it smell good. So
Yeah, I know. I like that. It's like when I make a project like a shawl or something, and I just make something and I want to soften it up, then I can I'll just soak it in the sink with some fabric softener a little bit, and then, rinse it out and just press it out and then lay it like on a towel and stuff.
Yes.
But I don't think I've been brave enough to try putting it into like a mesh bag or something, or like a pillowcase, but yeah. So Carrie says hi to sweet Granny D. And Melissa had said that you make some killer scary movie Ammies and she loves them.
This is for her. She requested this. So here, lady. She's the one requested this.
Right.
So I'm almost done. We'll be done by tomorrow.
I think that's cute. I can't wait to see. All automatic. So have to have it running on your app. Right. But I enjoy watching and seeing the yarn, chatting and listening to the host. Yeah. Yeah. That is so much fun about Hobie Bingo. Yeah. I love it. I know. And if we could win, that would just be so awesome.
Yes.
Granny D says hi to Carrie, and she says hey to Mona. Oh yeah, and she's like, oh my gosh, yes, his sweater, awesome. Let's see. I also watch the Facebook Hobie Love Shopping at the same time on Tuesday. Right. So yeah. On Facebook. I haven't watched it on Facebook yet.
Oh yeah, I think I forgot who's on it. It's the girl with the glasses. The bigger girl. She's pregnant now.
Oh yeah. Somebody will know her name. I can't think of it right now for whatever reason.
Me neither. I will say Carrie, but Carrie, she's not her. It's not her. Carrie doesn't be on you.
Oh shoot!
Facebook, sorry.
Somebody knows, and they've already typed it in. I'm sure. I'm almost certain. Yay! Been reading Dana's post. So happy y'all love the yarn. Wanda is such a sweetheart. Oh, that's right, because Dana's Wanderlust Crochet was at the Yarny Social too. And that's where Carrie was this weekend. Oh, yes, Wanda is awesome. Your yarn brought lots of smiles and was a blessing to all. That's very cool. Thank you so much for letting me know. That means so much. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to catch up with you, Carrie, and hear all about your Yarny Social. Oh, and Chris says, Mara, thank you for the winnings at Pam's. Well, you're very welcome, Chris. My pleasure. Oh my gosh, love it. Let's see. Yes, of course. We were winding it up into cakes while we were there so much because everyone wanted to get going on making all the things with it. That's really cool. If I don't win this, China, I will be buying one. Oh, okay. There you go. It's a great idea, China. I have a few skeins of Craftsmark that need softening. I might try that with the pillowcase. Yeah, that's a very good tip. Says, we love scary movies here, except my husband. I used to totally watch all the scary movies. Hey, Chandler, welcome in. It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
Hey, Chandler.
Gaia. See, I told you somebody typed it in already. Or Gia.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, Gia. Yeah. I knew somebody would have typed it because I couldn't think of it. But yeah, Gia. I meant love shopping. Gia is the pregnant one. Yeah. There we go. We understood you, Granny D. And she's saying hello to Chandler and Chris. And there, Chandler saying hi back. Granny says, Melissa would be such fun watching horror with you. Oh, yeah. I know. I think we need to have like one of those watch parties, you know, where you can like you watch something at the same time. Yeah. And then you can like chit chat
so
while
cool.
you're watching it or whatever.
That'd be so cool. You should have one of those, Mara.
Yes.
You should
Let's
make one of
figure it
those.
out. Let's figure it out.
I'll
Help
be
me
down.
figure it out. Yeah. Watch a scary movie. Or not. No.
It doesn't really matter. I'll be
Hey,
there.
Zach.
Hi, Zachy.
And Chandler says, it has been a long time. Sorry, I've been super busy with my new job. Well, it's good to see you now. And there we go. There is China's link again. For those of you that don't have it, please pick her up and share her out. Yeah. Why don't you tell us you're doing your live on Thursdays, right?
Yeah, on Thursdays at 4 for right because like I said, I'm doing it at 4, but me and somebody else go at the same time. So I just might change it in December. So, but for right now, this will works for me. Every Thursday at 4, and I'm doing some videos here and there just to bring up my watch hours. So
Right.
yeah, every Thursday at 4, y'all could just join me. I would appreciate it. If even if it's like for 10 minutes, hitting that like button, really, show, I could appreciate it. Yeah, I at least came by for like a half an hour or so just to come in and say hi, China, bye, China. That
Right.
really appreciate it.
Yeah. I know it can be so hard when there's multiple people on at the same time, but if at all possible and you have 2 devices, I really think it's great. I mean, it's hard for me to keep up with 2 conversations, so I have to be like more one place than another, but I try because it's like, when 2 people that I really like and care about are on at the same time, I'm like, okay, I'm really going to focus over here for a little while. And then I'm going to really focus over here for a little while. And then I'm really going to, it's hard. It's hard. But I understand you have to do what works for your schedule, and you've got a couple little kids, and that time works for you for now. But yeah. Okay. And Melissa asks if you like horror movies, Dee. And Zach saying hello. Okay, yep. So you're right after Crochet in Agreement on Thursdays because Melissa goes right before that. Yeah.
Yeah, she gets off to let me go on. And she don't have to do that. And I appreciate her and I respect her for that. And I always wanted to thank her. And she's like, oh God, China goes on. Guys, let's see you guys later. She gets off and she dyes yarn. And yarn takes a while. And it takes more than an hour that she has, live. And I'm like, she gets off. I'm like, oh my God, I love this girl. She gets off for me. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's awesome. And I was I respect her.
Good night, Chandler. Thanks for popping in. I really do appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Sarah says maybe as a Halloween party.
Yes, Mara, you should do that.
Yeah, but then you've got, well, it'll be after your kids have done trick-or-treating, maybe.
Because there's like a couple of there's nice houses around here, so they probably just go a little trick-or-treating and come right back.
Or just maybe on like the weekend before actual, because Halloween is on a Tuesday night.
Oh.
So Saturday is the 28th. I don't know, like Sunday. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, I wonder if I can't remember. I know we get a couple of days off in October, but I can't remember which ones. The schools are out for, I don't know, conferences or some kind of an in-service, but I have to check my schedule.
I'm dressing up for Halloween.
What was that? You're dressing up?
I'm gonna dress up for Halloween. Yeah, I'm old, but I still want to dress up. I don't know. I love dress, like, yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta dress up. My kids want me to dress up anyway, so I'll be something.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris K says, I have a movie, but definitely not scary. Weird Al.
What movie is that, Chris?
Yeah, the Weird Al movie. You know, the kinds of Halloween movies that I watch now is like the Disney ones, you know, like Return to Halloween Town and
oh, that's cute.
Twitches. I like to watch Twitches.
I want to say that with Tia and Tamara.
I love Twitches. I mean, I watched it with my daughter or my kids when they were younger, and I watch it like every year. Let's see. So cool. The Twitches, the Halloween Town movies. There's something else. I guess I do like the one that they just came out with, the second one last year, like 20 years later. The one with Sarah Jessica Parker and Bette Midler.
It's not the twin sisters. It's not Tia and Tamara in it, right?
No. It's the movie Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus. And then they made the second Hocus Pocus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That came out last year. I actually like the newer one better. I like the new one better than the first one, but anyway, that would be a good one to watch, like Hocus Pocus, or there's more. Come on, help me out. not necessarily like Freddy or Jason or
okay, that's what I was gonna say. Like I was gonna say that. Like we could watch, you know, Freddy versus Jason, but not the gruesome type. Not I got that movie. I got that DVD. But anyways, but you said I don't know, because I watch gruesome stuff like Chainsaw Massacre and stuff like that.
Yeah. I like the ones that are more like a psychological thriller, you know, than like gory or gruesome, you know.
Okay.
Or like the Scary Movie. Aren't those more like slapstick where they're comedy? Scary Movie.
It's more comedy. It's more it's stupid funny. It's like a stupid type funny movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, or like the one, or like When a Stranger Calls, you know.
I don't think I've seen that
where
one.
She's like a babysitter and she's getting prank calls from somebody, and it's like saying, have you checked the children? You know?
No, I haven't. I gotta see that one.
Oh, okay. See, those are just like, you know, like scary, where she's like locking in, and then anyway, you gotta watch
it. When a stranger calls.
And then there's When a Stranger Calls Back. So there's like a sequel as well. Yes, but supernatural, like ghosts and haunted house type, not slasher gore. Yeah, see, I'm the same, Granny D. Yeah, I kind of like ghosts, or, you know, Silence of the Lambs.
Okay. Okay. No.
But but like chainsaws and large knives and axes and
She said, no, thank you.
I used to watch all that though, like I used to watch all of it. Yeah. There we go. She says that works. I love them all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Yep. So what's your ideal like Halloween movie, Granny D? We're going to have to work this out. Like we got to work it out so that maybe we're like watching it together somehow. I don't know. Oh, and there we go. Zach says he's off tomorrow. That's nice.
Good.
Mondays are a typical day off, Zach? Because I think you were off last week, Monday too. Or maybe it was Tuesday. Now I'm not sure. She says, yep, LOL, gotta support you, sis, says Melissa.
That was from Mara. Thank you.
I love it. You do that so much better.
No, I do the whole hand. I don't do.
I know. There we go.
Daughter does. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, but see, yours looks so much more like a heart than mine.
You talk about, I don't know, something your daughter does. I'm like, I was looking at you like, how's she doing that?
There we go.
See, my hands are crippled. I can't do that one. My hands are crippled. I'm good.
I know. She cracks me up. But anyway. Oh, hey, Lydia. Good to see you. All right. Good night, Granny D. Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
We'll see you tomorrow at 5 bells Eastern. Yeah, she's like, how could we do that? Zoom, maybe? Yeah, the only thing is we kind of need to be watching on our own devices, because what I have found in Zoom, because I do go into Carry the Yarny Elephant Zoom has really good noise canceling. Yeah. And it cancels out like background noise. So as long as you could watch it on your own device, like there is a way, I think, like on Disney Plus. So I know they're not going to have like Freddy Krueger or like Friday the 13th. And they're not going to have like Nightmare on Elm Street and those on the Disney Plus. But I know Disney Plus has like Watch Party. So like you could watch it on multiple devices and it will play at the same rate, I believe. So I don't know if there's other apps that do that, but if there was a way for us to actually have like a watch party, I would be down for that. Or if there was a way to figure out how to do it in Zoom where we could hear and see. But the problem is like there's copyright, so you have to own it or you have to be streaming it. You know what I mean? Like you can't just broadcast it to like 20 people because of copyright or, you know, whatever they call it. Do they call it just copyright? Piracy? You can't pirate it. It's like, it would be like piracy to show it or whatever, you know. I don't know. My son thinks I'm being boring if I don't dress up for Halloween. I agree with them. Yeah. Oh, if at a bare minimum, I wear black and orange or something like a shirt that has some Halloween thing on it. But I do like to dress up. I do. Last year, I just did more of a orange and black kind of a theme, but I would like to dress up. I mean, and I work. Oh, and then, no, it wasn't last year. I don't think. It might have been the year before. I dressed up as a Pokemon trainer.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So like I made a bunch of little Pokemon things and yeah. So I was a Pokemon trainer at school, but that was not last year, but the year before. Yeah, see, Carrie's like, that would be fun, like a spooky movie night Zoom. Yeah, if we could get it so that people could hear and that we weren't breaking any, you know, copyright or piracy laws or whatever, you know, because I don't want to do anything that would get me in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a rule follower. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Melissa says, me too. Yep, we all love spooky season. LOL China, we'll do a slasher Zoom. There we go. Yeah, you guys could, yeah. There will be like, we could do breakout rooms. You know, Zoom has breakout rooms.
And you're gonna sit there, Mara.
And we
Like,
could
sit
have
there,
the
Mara.
Return to Halloween Town in one room. And then we have the, you know, Friday the 13th, and then, or, you know, Freddy meets Jason in another room. Hey, Yolanda, welcome in.
Hi, Yolanda.
Sarah says the Saw movies can be creepy. I don't think I saw
Oh
any
my
of
God.
those.
Girl, you gotta watch it. It's, yeah.
Okay, Jeannie, good night. I know it's getting late for you. It's almost midnight. We're going to be wrapping it up here pretty quick. Yep, Rosie Posey says, I'm off to bed. Chris K says, other movies? All I can think of are animated movies. I know, that's me.
No.
I'm like, animated movies. Well, you know, I learned from Dawn. She said that Nightmare Before Christmas can be Christmas and Halloween. So there's also that. I'm a Rocky Horror Picture Show kind of a fan. We could do that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's a 1980 something and a newer version. Carol Kane in the original. Yeah, for I think the When a Stranger Calls. Boy, did I get that? Am I that far behind again? All right, I'll catch up with the chat and then we'll wrap it up because I know it's getting late. And also, Felicia and Mona should be going live. People can verify. And I don't know if Mona is still here, but let's see. I'll make sure that we have the link for Felicia's. I thought that I already had it pulled up, but I might have gone over. So let me see. Maybe I got a notification. All right. I'm gonna look up. All right. Yep. I've got her. I'm going to get the link to her live just so that it, well, actually, yeah. The link to her live. Okay. All right. And I will make sure to put that in here in a minute. All right. So then we've got people saying good night. Uh-oh. Chicken Lips. Hi, Chicken Lips. My next comment will ruin my day. Well, I hope not. Okay, other animated movies. Yeah, there's, okay, good night, Rosie Posey. Loved Thomas Harris books and movies. Okay, there's China's link again. Yep, Granny left. Thank you, no worries. And also the Robin Williams movie where he's the bad guy. Oh, what movie was that? Oh, where he develops photos. Oh, right. What was that called? Like Memory or I remember.
I remember. But I know it's well.
What was the photo? It was like he worked at a photo development place or something. Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot it.
Oh, hey Shannon, nice to see you. We are just wrapping it up. We've got about less than 10 more minutes so that we can raid over, do a little yogi raid over to Felicia's. So for Mona and Lisa, Felicia's late night. Sorry, I'm getting tired too. I've been up since, I don't know, early. I've been getting up early every single day. I'm getting wiped out here. All right. And let's see. Oh, 1 hour photo. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's the one. That is the one. Yeah, he was creepy. And yes. There we go. There's Shannon's channel. Okay, so what does it say? Disney Plus needs to bring out the darker kids movies from the 80s. Yeah. Which ones? I'm trying to remember. There we go. Hey, make a pumpkin hat. There we go. Me, Jane. How are you? And I think so, Melissa, but that's a good psych thriller. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of like those psychological thrillers. I can do Freddy Krueger and like those, but I'm like this. Yolanda's
But
saying
Freddy Krueger is not as bad as Jason. So maybe Freddy
it's
Krueger.
true. It's true. Yeah. Yeah. We could watch The Nightmare on Elm Street. Like the original one. Like classic.
Yeah, the
How
one with
many?
Johnny Depp.
Yes. Yeah. And who was the main girl character in that?
I don't know her name. The girl that plays the girl that played her, I don't know her name.
Okay. Halloween Town. Yeah, see? That was a cute one. Yeah, see, I love
Yes, it was.
Halloween Town, Halloween Town High, Return to Halloween Town. There's like 4, right? Or is there only 3? It might only be 3. I like the second and the third one better than the first one. Let's see. Never seen, but I've read Tim Burton's Hansel and Gretel. There we go. Hulu has watch party option, something to check into. Yeah, you might be able to find more Halloween themed ones. Yep, I know. We're all like, I have all of a sudden hit a wall and we're just like, ooh. There we go. Okay, great. Yeah, I do have Felicia's link to drop for the actual live. So I am going to post that in just a sec here. But don't everybody rush right out yet. We got to make sure that we do our final mindfulness quotes. And if anybody else wants to drop your channel, feel free to do so by typing mindful if you haven't already done so. Definitely make sure that you pick up our dear China here, the Crochet Queen, and here is her link on the screen. So make sure you get her. And she does go live currently on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. It is 1 p.m. my time. But if you pick up her channel and you click on that notification bell, it's going to it's going to notify you in your local time, whatever that may be. And Lydia says good night. And here is her channel right there. Notification. Hey, Faith Louise, good to see you. Okay, and it's mindful, Noe, so you'll type the word mindful if you want your channel dropped. And there's Faith Louise's channel. And there's Melissa's channel. This is my little
Melissa.
Up. I'm sure you probably already have because I'm just like a little baby channel, but
It's cool.
Okay. Yes. If you've been observing out there in the bushes, can you please, pick up my channel? I am getting very, very close to my milestone of 500, and I'd love to get there by the end of the month or sooner. Next week, a little bit earlier than my 7 o'clock time. We are doing the big September birthday bash, where we're going to be celebrating those that have September birthdays, because Carrie the Yarny Elephant and I both have September birthdays, and we have a list of people with the September birthdays. So that is going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific time next week, Sunday, on my channel. We have lots of prizes. We're going to play games and give away prizes, of course. Should be fun. And there is Noe's channel. Pick her up. And we've got Yolanda's. There we go. We're winding it down here. There we go. Good night, Jane. Thanks for being here. And Noe says, Sock Monkey Monday tomorrow. Awesome. Hey, did I ever tell you I was born in the year of the monkey? Random fact. My son too. My younger son was also born in the year of the monkey. So, okay, sweet dreams, Jane. Oh, there we go. Melissa, you're on the 19th. I'm on the 18th. That's so cool. We are one day apart. So I will make sure to add you to the list, and please feel free to join us next week. We would love it. And if you want to come up, we'd like to have people up on the panel too. So give that some consideration if you're around. And you don't have to stay the whole time. We're going to, have people up. They can play a game with us and drop back down. Mm-hmm. And let's see. There we go. There's Maritza's channel. Whoops.
Maritza.
Go. KK. Hey, everyone. Yep, we are just wrapping it up. We are about to raid over to Felicia's, and I'm going to go ahead and put her link in the chat. So we'll do a little yogi raid over there. We could do a yogi China raid. I don't know, just a yogi raid, whatever. It might be too confusing.
Yeah.
China and Mara and China raid. I don't know. Mindful, Queen mindful, yeah. China mindful. I don't know. Come up with something.
Oh, Ursula's here.
Oh,
Hi, Ursula.
Late. Oh, that's right. Of course she is. She's starting her day probably, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, she said 6 o'clock where she's at. I was like, whoa.
Yes, good morning.
It's nighttime here.
All right. That is
it's almost 12.
So that link that I just dropped is for the actual live, the late night live with Felicia and Mona. So make sure to go and rate Mindful China, she says. That'll work, sure.
That's cute. Yes.
Mindful China raid over to Felicia. That's Chara raid. Do whatever you want. If you have emojis, do the little yoga and crown emoji. That'll work. The little yogi person and crown emoji. I would love that. But anyway, for those of you that have stuck it out with us for a couple of hours, and I know it's late, I really appreciate you. And for those of you that catch this on replay, thanks for sticking around. Make sure to leave some comments on my videos. I announced today that I'm going to do 2 hidden giveaways sometime after the 19th. So I have been participating in Fall Fest, and today I put out my video for my semi-finalist for Fall Fest. Yep. And then I announced that I will be doing, if you go and leave some comments on my videos, I'm just going to choose a couple of my videos, probably around the 20th, sometime, so about 10 days from now. But anyway, you have time to go and binge watch Mindfully Crochet. Yep, I've got a whole bunch of lives, and then I've got some other videos. So just, say hello. And hey, there might be a bonus if you use the word mindful. Okay. All right. Just a little hint. But yeah, so after the live, go back and leave a comment. I would love that. And I'm going to do a final yogi quote for us to wrap it up. Thank you so much, China, for coming. I know it's late for you.
No, it's fine. I had a good time.
I
I
loved
had a great
visiting with
time.
you, and let's definitely do this again. And let's keep talking about that, some kind of a watch party or some way to celebrate
Yeah.
Halloween together. I think that could be
Yes,
fun. You know,
definitely. Definitely.
dress up on a
Definitely.
live and
Yes, I am.
talk
Come
about
dressed up.
scary movies.
Yes, if you have a live on, if you have a live on coming dressed up, I'm being dressed up, Mara.
Well, the
I might.
29th, I would have one on the 29th. So that's a couple
Okay.
days before. There might be, yeah, there's going to be somebody who's probably doing some kind of Halloween live for those people that don't have to worry too much about taking kids out, right?
Yeah.
All right. And
I'll be here.
let's see,
If you want me up
she's
next time, I'll
raiding your
be
bed.
here.
That's me. I'm not a morning person. 6 a.m. is way too early for me. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
It's early for me, but I have to get up like by 6 o'clock every single day. So just about every day. Yeah. So it's
yeah.
fine. You just get used to it. But our final mindfulness quote, unless somebody else types yogi, is with each stitch, let your worries unravel and your creativity flourish. Yes. I fully agree. I fully agree. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out. Do you have any parting words?
No, the queen have left the building.
Okay, well, let me at least say goodnight to you in a minute. Don't leave all the way yet, but I'm going to take us out and I'm just going to play a short outro and I'll click on any final comments. Again, don't forget to go over. I'm pretty sure Felicia and Mona should be going live. Yep, they just went live. So you guys have a great rest of your night. Take care and be kind.